Hey guys, it's Britt with the Bosch blog, and we are back with June's bullet journal pages. This one I'm very excited about. It's Harry Potter themed, which is one of my favorite movies and books and all things of all time. So I'm really excited about this, and thanks for joining me for this. So I, of course, did a deep dive into Pinterest and found all my favorite things and then made them my own. And this one, you can see, is my cover page. And it is essentially a owl with a scroll, obviously, of the calendar. And then at the bottom is like a little snippet or scene from Diagon Alley. And so I kind of chose to do this because we just got back from a trip to Orlando where we not only went to Disney for a couple of days, but really got to enjoy and do a deep dive into Universal, which, I mean, Josh and I have been to Harry Potter World and Universal 2 or 3 times now, and this time would have been our 4th time going, but it was the first time we took Sydney. So it was a little bit, it was really exciting to allow her to see all of that and experience it as well. So I think we have Flourish and Blots, and we have Ollivanders, of course, right in the middle. And I think the one on the left is like Quidditch supplies, but I could totally be wrong about that. But I sketched everything out. Yeah, it is Quidditch supplies. So I sketched everything out, obviously, and then went over it with pen and marker, and I basically freehanded everything, which was pretty cool. Obviously, we've talked about this if you've checked out any of the other installments of my 2024 journal. I've been really trying to push myself to be more artistic with my journal this year, and this really was more artistic than I think I've ever been, so I'm really excited about it. Alright, and now we're moving on to the calendar for June, and I did a full calendar spread again, 2 pages, because I just like looking at a whole big calendar. Now this thing, again, Pinterest inspiration, but I don't know what I was thinking. This thing got a little excessive and it's a little overwhelming. So yeah, I didn't even I counted out my squares, but then I freehanded them to look a little wonky, so they look pretty cool. And then I put some floating candles on here. When I did this, I was like, yeah, this is gonna look great. And then the more I went, I was like, wow, this is a lot of work. So, yeah, it's a little excessive and a little more than I normally do. But it came out pretty good at the end. And I just did regular freehand writing because trying to do the Harry Potter script where all the letters have a lightning bolt type of thing on it, no, I don't have time for that. I don't know about you guys, but I don't have time for that, and I want to enjoy it, and then it would get messed up, and then I would hate it and be angry about life. So yeah, there's that. So we're putting in some cool banners, and they're all going to be the colors of the houses of Hogwarts, and then I freehanded some block letters for June. I also got some really cool washi tape off Etsy for this, which I'll link in the description below if you guys want to pick some up for yourself. I really like this. It's all, the one that's on here is Harry Potter-ish, but not super Harry Potter-ish. It's subtle, and I mean, if you know me, yeah, I'll be wearing whatever Harry Potter stuff I want and whatnot to Harry Potter World or to a Harry Potter movie or just around the house. But I really like the things that are more subtle nods to like my favorite movies, like chic Disney or chic Harry Potter, where it's like, yeah, if you're looking at it, you may not know that that is from, you know, a book or a movie. But if you're a fan of said book or movie, then yeah, you know. So I really like this washi tape. So I went a little extra, obviously. And all the colors on here are the 4 colors of the Hogwarts houses. So, and I don't know why on the screen my red looks orange, but when I look at it in like normal lighting, it's definitely red. So yeah, I'm not sure about that. And my blue is a little bit lighter, but I don't know. I don't want navy, but I like the blue of the Ravenclaw. And just so you all know, I'm a Hufflepuff. And I really don't like yellow, so it's a struggle for me to get Hufflepuff stuff. But whatever. I really wish I was a Ravenclaw. I like what Hufflepuff stand for, and I know that I truly am a Hufflepuff, but I just wish it was a better color than yellow, like the struggle. So this next spread is my mood tracker, and this is a recreation of a mood tracker that I did when I did a Harry Potter theme a couple years ago, and I really liked it. So this is how Hogwarts measures the house points. So there's like a competition every year, and if your house does good, then you get points, and the house with the most wins the house cup. So this is like the points tracker that you can literally barely see in the movies, but they talk about it a good amount. And if you ever go and ride Forbidden Journey, it is in the queue, which is really cool. Like I had a good time like just checking that out. But it's like 4 glass cylinders, and each cylinder belongs to one of the houses, and they all have like beads or crystals like in them, and they're the color of each of the houses. So you'll see at the very end, after I put the beads in it, like what it looks like. But oh, you can see on the very left hand side my old journal. I pulled it out of the archives and tried to copy it as best I could. And now that I like rewatch this video, I realize my like things that tie the pieces of wood together, I did not finish those, so I'm gonna have to go back and add in some detail to those. I mean, it's literally June 23rd when I'm recording this. Like, I have, like, we went on vacation, and I just didn't have time to finish this. So, I mean, at least you're getting it. And, I mean, you guys could totally use these spreads in September, because the Hogwarts Express goes to Hogwarts on September 1st. It leaves from platform 9 3/4 on September 1st. So you could always put these back into your journal in September. They're not really truly for any said month. I just did them in June because we were taking a trip to Universal in June. So this is my last spread, which is my habit tracker. And this was a struggle for me because, you know, I've been pushing myself to be more artistic in my journal, and I really couldn't figure out a way to do that with my habit tracker this month. And I didn't want to just do like the calendar thing and put it into envelopes like the Hogwarts letters that the kids get every month. Like, I didn't want to do that. So I decided to go back to basics and do this. And it's a little extra. It's not extra. It's a little more than just a basic. And obviously I suck and didn't have my camera to show you the habit tracker, but there it is. I hope you guys like this. Leave your comments, and thanks so much for tuning in, and have a great day. Bye!